So Martin, we're in August now, the 2014-15 season's approaching. Is there a real sense of anticipation and excitement around the camp?
Yeah, there certainly is. We've obviously had two big training camps away from here, which have gone well. It gives us a great chance to look at particularly the younger players. Fitness levels are good, so everybody's raring to go. We've got an in-house practice game tomorrow, and then all the teams, obviously the first team down on Saturday, will be playing.
The game that you have on that Saturday is against QPR. How important is that, being the last friendly before this new season?
Well, it fits in. I mean, all the games are important because we'll be finalising, you know, the players that are there or thereabouts in the starting 11s. It'll be a game that a lot of players will be playing 90 minutes in. So it's a very important game leading into the first league fixture.
And while some of the under-18s have been away, you've had some of the other under-21 players yourself while they've been away on tour. Have you been impressed?
Yeah, I'm always impressed with their attitude. It's the the detail that we keep talking about, and it's the level of performance now is very, very important. We're now in the top league in terms of the 21s, so we'll pit our wits regularly against the best young under-21 players in the country. So it's going to be an exciting time, and it's going to be a very testing time for everybody.
Are you very pleased with the fitness levels on a whole as well?
Yeah, that's never been an issue. They've all had their off-season programmes. They've all stuck to those rigidly. So we're actually on the second day of the second fitness test. So we'll see the scores in terms of the levels later on this week.
And just a quick look back at last season, just how successful was it?
Well, it was a terrific season in terms of not just the results, but young players playing in the 21 team and obviously training very, very regularly with the first team. So they've got opportunities to train with the very best players. And then if they're not actually featuring in the first team, then playing in the under-21 league for us is a great step forward.
You got a lot of players last season training with the first team coming up from that under-21 side. Are you looking for a similar amount this season as well? Yes,
we are, and it's been well documented that we've had 12 or 13 players that have been training with the first team over the pre-season. Now, when everything is sorted out, some of those players will need to get game time, and they'll be with the 21s, and everybody understands that.
It was a very high finish of 7th place last season. Is there a particular aim around in the league table to finish at this season?
No, it's not that, and that wasn't the main aim last year. It's to get our best players, no matter what age they are, playing at that highest level that they can do, and that will certainly be a feature from 16s, 18s, and 21s this year. We will be very, very young, but the players have that unique opportunity that maybe they don't get at other clubs.
And what of the fixtures this season? They've been recently released. To start off with, a tough tie against Fulham, but a good one. They finished 5th last season. That'll be a team competing for the very top, like Southampton will be.
It is, and now the pitch, the floodlights, and the stand to my right's open. It will make for a good atmosphere. We've also got 3 games at St Mary's, so we're looking forward to the 18th of this month.
And after the first 3 games, you have then a run of 4 games at home, so it'd be good, to get the teams over, get a bit of consistency at home in front of, your own fans, won't it?
Well, it is. Consistency will be very important, but it also gives, the first team staff a good look at the under-21 players in a competitive situation, which again is fantastic.
Always the focus is on, producing players, for the very top, as Southampton always do. Are there any other particular aims for you this season?
No, we promote from within, so the message particularly to the younger boys is, do well in pre-season. You may well be starting, in that team. We don't wait for people to develop. If they are doing particularly well, then they'll get an opportunity. Probably in an age group above what they're actually eligible to play for.
I know it's only early days, but have you seen any early signs so far in pre-season that players are ready to make that step up this year?
I've been impressed with all the players, but particularly the young first-year boys that have come in. They've adapted very well. They're very coachable and very hungry to succeed. Long may that continue. It puts pressure on other players, and that's very healthy for a football club, particularly here.
And have you seen the same with the under-18s as well? I mean, of course, you've talked about getting through first years for your set. Have you seen anything, to see for excitement for the under-18s?
Yeah, we've got 5 or 6 of the second year boys been training with the 21s, and it's the same scenario. We're trying to push, we're trying to give opportunities to players as early as possible, and then it's down to them.